We're selling the FJ.
Yep. We made it! Probably could have gotten really hurt, but we didn't.
We're selling the FJ for multiple reasons.
With the FJ and her and I, it's just not big enough anymore. But now that we've got Milo, his car seat and all of his gear and his toys and stuff, they just take up a lot more space and it's not enough room for all of us anymore.
This time we also want to do it for a couple of years. Now that Caleb has been able to start this job on the road and things like that, we want to, instead of renting an apartment, we want to live out of our car again.
Yeah, we just kind of want to be anywhere, anytime we want to be there. It got to a point that we were considering doing like a trailer behind the FJ, just like a little teardrop trailer or something. But it also got to the point that we thought about doing a van or an older motorhome, RV, fifth wheel camper in a truck, any of those kind of options. The van is probably the most practical, but for what you can get a used van for and the years and the mileage, we found that you can actually get a school bus for better condition and typically a better price. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a school bus. We're not gonna get a full-size school bus just because we don't need all of that space, and especially with like driving around, it's just not the most convenient because we still want to go to cities, we still want to go to the backcountry. We just want something that's pretty urban friendly, space friendly to drive, so we're looking for the shorter school buses. So the way we know them is by the amount of windows that they have. On the sides, it's either 4 windows, 5 windows, or 6 windows. So we're gonna try to find a 6-window one, but they're not as popular as the 4 and the 5. 4 is just too small, so we're looking at the 5-window one. I think they come out to be like 22, 24 foot long. We'd prefer to get the Chevy model, 3500 diesel, but we'll take a Ford, personal preference and such. So yeah, we're gonna move into a school bus. We're gonna try to do this as neat as possible, as cool and simple as possible.
We're going with the bus also for the renovation freedom. We get to pick the layout, what we want inside. I get to decorate it.
It's cool because it's basically just one big shell. Within this space, we get to kind of do whatever we want and make it exactly how we need it to fit our lives. And it's going to be solar powered, so it's going to be energy efficient. So and it's really neat too because once it's done, it's done. There's not really any overhead or any hidden costs that we're going to have to come up with. The goal is to make this as convenient as a house, just on a lot smaller and a lot more mobile friendly.
Yeah.
Train. It's a train.
Milo likes it. Say woo!
It's not only practical for how our lives are now, but also for the long term. And this is something we're planning on doing for at least the next 3 to 4 years.
Before Milo goes into kindergarten, I think is what we're shooting for.
Yep. So we plan on doing this to kind of get us into a good point in our careers, to kind of build the foundation that we want.
We did consider keeping the FJ. Obviously it has a lot of sentimental value with us. Yeah. We've had it for 4 years now. But ultimately, it's time. It's time to sell it.
I think another part about it too that's really neat, this vehicle changed our lives and it brought up a whole new lifestyle and a whole new world to us and let us experience things. I mean, I think it was our first camping trip that we just realized how well we do with such simple things. I mean, we were camping in the woods, driving a couple of trails, and we realized we were just as happy there as we were doing a cruise. So to be able to be so happy with such little was more valuable to us. So, and it just brought that lifestyle to realization that it is practical and that we can do it. So to have that opportunity is awesome, but also to be able to give that opportunity to somebody else and hopefully they can kind of see what we saw and spark this kind of interest in lifestyle. It's kind of a really cool goal, and it'll be a treat to see somebody else use this vehicle, and because I mean it's only got 140,000 miles on it, so it's gonna last a long time.
Woo!
Milo.
But we're so excited to take you guys along on this journey this time. From everything from shopping for the bus to research to our conversations about it, the decoration process, the build out, and soon to be our travels. We're really excited. And please feel free to comment below or reach out to us with any suggestions you guys might have, whether that's from where we should look for buses.
Yes, that would be a big help. If you could help us find a bus, or if you know anybody that's selling a bus or that's interested in FJ or that is getting rid of an inexpensive car, all of those things would really help us out. So we would really appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, if you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. If you could subscribe, it would really help us out. A big part of this too is to kind of inspire people to live the lives that they want to live, and you don't have to make a certain amount of money to make that happen. So if you could share it, if it's any impact in your life, or if we said something you guys appreciated. So is that it?
That's it.
Cool. Appreciate it.
Thank you.